Welcome to our channel Numismatics Coins History. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and we're focusing on a true treasure among treasures, the 1986 Lincoln penny with a mint mark that could be worth a jaw-dropping $65,000. Yes, you heard that right. 1 cent that could change your financial future. So, grab a magnifying glass and check your pocket change as we uncover the history, value, and significance of this remarkable coin. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it replaced the Indian head cent and has remained in production ever since. Over the years, the penny has undergone several design changes, but its cultural and historical significance has never waned. But not all pennies are created equal. While most are worth their face value of 1 cent, certain rare and unique pennies are worth far more to collectors and investors. Among these rarities is the 1986 Lincoln penny with a mint mark that makes it an extraordinary find. To the untrained eye, a 1986 Lincoln penny might look like any other copper-plated zinc cent minted in the 1980s. However, subtle details can turn an ordinary coin into a prized possession. Here's what you need to know: mint marks. Mint marks indicate where a coin was produced. In 1986, Lincoln pennies were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. Each mint mark can significantly affect the value of a coin, especially if errors or anomalies are involved. Error coins, coins with minting errors, are highly sought after by collectors. These errors could include doubled dies, off-center strikes, misaligned dies, or planchet errors. The 1986 penny we're talking about is valuable because of a rare error that occurred during its production: condition and grade. The condition of a coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC. A coin in near-perfect condition, known as mint state, MS, can fetch astronomical prices. So, what makes this specific 1986 Lincoln penny worth an incredible $65,000? Here are the key factors. Doubled die obverse. This error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly off alignment, creating a doubling effect. Look closely at the lettering on the obverse, front, side of the coin, particularly the words "Liberty in God We Trust" and the date 1986. If you notice doubling, you might have a winner. Rare mint mark anomaly. Some 1986 pennies from the Denver Mint exhibit a peculiar error where the D mint mark is either misaligned, doubled, or appears unusually large or small. This anomaly is extremely rare and highly coveted by collectors. Pristine condition. Coins in uncirculated condition with no signs of wear are far more valuable. If your 1986 penny has sharp details, a bright luster, and no scratches or blemishes, it could be worth significantly more. 1986 was a pivotal year for U.S. coinage. The U.S. Mint was transitioning to modernized equipment, which sometimes led to minting errors. Additionally, the 1980s saw the introduction of copper-plated zinc pennies, replacing the traditional 95% copper composition due to rising metal costs. These changes created the perfect storm for rare errors like the ones seen on the $65,000 1986 penny. The Denver Mint, in particular, was producing millions of coins daily, and quality control processes were not as advanced as they are today. This increased the likelihood of minting errors, making certain 1986 pennies exceptionally rare. Error coins are like hidden gems in the world of numismatics. They're mistakes that shouldn't exist, making them unique and highly desirable. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these coins because they tell a story about the minting process and the history of U.S. coinage. The 1986 Lincoln penny with its rare mint mark and doubling errors is a prime example of why error coins are so fascinating. If you think you've found a 1986 penny that could be worth $65,000, here's what you should do. Inspect the coin. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to examine the details. Look for doubling on the obverse lettering and anomalies in the mint mark. Check the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Handle the coin carefully and avoid cleaning it, as this can reduce its worth. Get it graded. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. This will provide an official certification of its condition and rarity. Consult an expert. Reach out to a professional numismatist or coin dealer for a second opinion. They can help you determine the true value of your coin. If you're lucky enough to own a 1986 penny worth $65,000, you'll want to sell it through the right channels to maximize your profit. Here are some options. Coin auctions. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins and can connect you with serious buyers. Online marketplaces. Platforms like eBay and Great Collections allow you to list your coin for sale, but be cautious of scams and ensure you set a fair price. Coin dealers. Local or online coin dealers may be interested in purchasing your coin directly. Be sure to shop around for the best offer. Coin shows. Attend a coin show to network with collectors and dealers who may be interested in your rare find. The 1986 Lincoln penny with a rare mint mark and doubling errors is a shining example of why you should never overlook the coins in your pocket or piggy bank. With a potential value of $65,000, this humble penny proves that treasure can be found in the most unexpected places. So, start hunting and let us know in the comments if you've found any interesting coins. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. Who knows? Your next penny might just make you a fortune. What if I told you that a simple penny, worth just 1 cent, could be valued at a staggering $67,000? That's right. One tiny coin could change your financial future. Into the fascinating world of the 1984 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark. Grab a magnifying glass, because today we're uncovering the secrets that make this coin worth big money. Hey there, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters! If you've ever rummaged through your pocket change or dug through that old jar of coins, you might have stumbled across a 1984 Lincoln penny. But what makes this particular coin, with the D mint mark, so special? Why are collectors willing to pay as much as $67,000 for one? Let's find out. First, a little history. The Lincoln penny was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's face. Fast forward to 1984, and the Lincoln penny was still a staple of American currency. That year, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies across 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. The Denver Mint alone produced over 5 billion pennies that year. So why is one particular penny worth so much? The value of a coin like this often comes down to 2 key factors: rarity and condition. The 1984 D Lincoln penny that's worth $67,000 is no ordinary penny. Here's what sets it apart. One of the main reasons a 1984 D penny could fetch such a high price is due to minting errors. Errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks can make a coin incredibly rare. In some cases, these errors are so subtle that they're only noticeable under magnification. Another critical factor is the coin's condition. Grading agencies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, evaluate coins on a scale from 1 to 70. The closer a coin is to a perfect 70, the more valuable it becomes. The $67,000 penny we're talking about was graded MS67, meaning it's nearly flawless. So, how can you tell if your 1984 D penny is worth more than just 1 cent? Here's what to look for. Doubling on letters. Check the word Liberty and the date 1984 for any signs of doubling. This is a telltale sign of a double die error. Sharp details. Examine Lincoln's profile and the lettering for crisp, sharp details. Blurred or worn features reduce the coin's value. High-value pennies often retain their original mint luster, a shiny, reflective surface that makes the coin look almost brand new. Remember, not every 1984 D penny will be worth thousands, but if you spot these characteristics, you could be sitting on a small fortune. You might be wondering, why would someone pay $67,000 for a penny? The answer lies in the world of numismatics, or coin collecting. Serious collectors are always on the hunt for rare and high-grade coins to complete their collections. A coin like the 1984 D Lincoln penny, with its combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance, is a dream find for any collector. Local coin shops often have bins of unsearched pennies. It's a treasure hunter's paradise. Attend coin shows. These events are great for meeting other collectors and learning more about valuable coins. Invest in tools. A magnifying glass or coin microscope is essential for spotting small details that could make a big difference. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1984 D Lincoln penny that could be worth $67,000. Remember, every coin has a story, and who knows? The next time you're sorting through your change, you might just find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, and we're talking about one particular penny that could be worth a life-changing $60,000. That's right, a humble 1971 D Lincoln penny with a Denver Mint mark that's not just a piece of pocket change, but a hidden treasure. If you've ever wondered if that old penny in your coin jar might be worth a fortune, you'll want to stick around for this one. Let's explore the history, value, and key features of this extraordinary coin. Before we get into why the 1971 D penny can fetch $60,000, let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, a groundbreaking design by Victor David Brenner. Since then, the Lincoln penny has gone through various design changes and minting variations. The 1971 D penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark below the date. In that year, billions of pennies were produced across three mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While most of these pennies are common, a few rare errors and varieties have turned some into collector's items. So, what makes this specific penny worth $60,000? The answer lies in a rare mint error. Coins with errors are highly sought after by collectors because they are unique, essentially one-of-a-kind treasures. The 1971 D penny we're talking about today is special due to a dramatic double die obverse, or DDO. A double die obverse occurs when the coin's die is misaligned or shifted during the minting process, causing certain design elements to appear doubled. On the 1971 D penny, you'll see doubling on key details like the date, the word liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust." This doubling is very distinct and visible even without a magnifying glass. Now you might be wondering, how does a simple error translate into a $60,000 price tag? It's all about rarity and demand. The 1971 D double die obverse penny is extremely rare, with only a handful of these coins known to exist. Because of their scarcity, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. The $60,000 price tag comes from auction results. One of these pennies in pristine condition, graded MS65 or higher by a professional coin grading service, was sold for that jaw-dropping amount. The grade reflects the coin's state of preservation, with higher grades indicating minimal wear and tear. If you're excited about the possibility of finding one of these rare pennies, here's how to identify it. First, look for the D mint mark under the date. This confirms it was minted in Denver. Next, examine the coin's obverse for signs of doubling. Focus on the date, liberty, and "In God We Trust." If you see any doubling, you might have hit the jackpot. It's also a good idea to use a magnifying glass or a coin loop for a closer inspection. If you think you've found a double die penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. While the 1971 D double die penny is the star of today's video, it's worth mentioning that other 1971 pennies can also have value. Look out for high-grade examples from any mint, as well as other varieties or errors like off-center strikes or clipped planchets. These may not fetch $60,000, but they can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Before we wrap up, here are some quick tips for aspiring coin collectors. First, always handle coins carefully to avoid damaging them. Hold them by the edges and avoid touching the surface. Second, store your coins in protective holders to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Lastly, keep an eye out for other valuable pennies, such as the 1955 double die or the 1969 double die obverse. And there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1971 D Lincoln penny that's worth $60,000. Who knew that a small piece of copper could hold such immense value? So check your coin jars, piggy banks, and old collections. You might just be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins in U.S. history, the 1969 D Lincoln penny. This little copper coin, minted in Denver, could be worth a jaw-dropping $50,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny could potentially change your life. Stick around to find out why this coin is so valuable, how to identify it, and what makes it a prized possession among collectors. Before we get into the specifics of the 1969 D penny, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a profile of Lincoln, while the reverse initially showcased 2 wheat stalks. In 1959, the reverse design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial. By 1969, the Lincoln penny was a staple of American currency. However, what makes the 1969 D penny stand out isn't its design or widespread use. It's the rare errors and unique features that make it a collector's dream. The 1969 D penny gets its name from the D mint mark, indicating it was produced at the Denver Mint. Over 4 billion Lincoln pennies were minted in Denver in 1969, making this coin seemingly common. But among those billions, a few extraordinary coins emerged that are now worth thousands of dollars. While the 1969 double die obverse penny gets a lot of attention, the 1969 D penny's value stems from its own unique characteristics. Although doubling errors on the Denver minted coins are rarer, collectors are still on the lookout for anomalies in the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Coins in pristine condition are always more valuable. If your 1969 D penny shows minimal wear and retains its original luster, it could be worth a small fortune. Collectors love a good challenge, and the rarity of high-grade 1969 D pennies makes them incredibly desirable. The combination of a high-grade and a mint error could skyrocket the value of this coin to $50,000 or more. Now, let's get to the big question. Why would anyone pay $50,000 for a penny? The answer lies in a combination of factors that make this coin highly sought after by collectors. Among the billions of pennies minted in 1969, only a tiny fraction possess the characteristics that make them valuable. Whether it's a doubling error, a high grade, or some other unique feature, these coins are extremely hard to find. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for rare and unique pieces to add to their collections. The 1969 D penny, especially in exceptional condition, represents a significant find and a piece of numismatic history. Coins tell a story, and the 1969 D penny is no exception. Its connection to the broader history of the Lincoln penny and the era in which it was minted adds to its allure. Some 1969 D pennies have fetched incredible prices at auctions. These record-breaking sales drive up interest and value, creating a snowball effect among collectors and investors. If you're lucky enough to have a 1969 D penny, here's how to determine if it's worth big money. Mint mark below the date on the obverse side of the coin. This indicates it was minted in Denver. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to inspect the coin for doubling errors or other anomalies. Pay close attention to the date, lettering, and Lincoln's profile. Mints date by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are the most valuable. Even minor scratches or discoloration can affect the value, so handle your coin with care. If you think your 1969 D penny might be valuable, send it to a professional grading service for authentication and grading. This step is essential for verifying its worth and attracting serious buyers. Finding a valuable penny might seem like finding a needle in a haystack, but it's not impossible. Here are some tips to increase your chances. Always check your pocket change and piggy banks. You never know when a rare penny might show up. Coin dealers and shows are great places to find rare pennies and learn more about coin collecting. Online forums and social media groups dedicated to coin collecting can be valuable resources for information and trading. The 1969 D. Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how something as small and ordinary as a penny can hold incredible value. Whether it's due to a rare mint error, exceptional condition, or sheer luck, these coins have captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. If you have a 1969 D penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding a $50,000 treasure in your hands.